A tip to our newsroom led us to a local Little League field.
And that tip concerned a coach's past. Tonight, iTeammate's Troy Kehoe brings us the investigation that will have you asking about who is coaching your kids.
Boom. That was it.
Motorcycles, drugs, guns, and at least 14 grand in cash, all seized as federal agents raided Indy's Outlaw Motorcycle Club last summer. 42 club members were taken into custody, including this man, 43-year-old Russell Pryor, known in the club as Gabby. Court documents show undercover agents recorded a phone call last year where he agreed to deliver, quote, a quantity of prescription pain pills to another club member. But Gabby isn't in jail. Our hidden cameras found him here at a Southside Little League field, inside the dugout, coaching. This parent and former board member who asked that we disguise her identity said she couldn't believe it.
People in those types of positions should be role models for children.
She pulled her son from the team, but worries other parents don't know about Pryor's past.
It's not as if he is only at that one ballpark. There's away games, so he's also endangering people that have no idea of what's going on.
Do you feel like it should be your duty to make parents aware of who he is?
I don't know. I don't know if that's something we, it was in the media before. Figure maybe they knew about it then.
The Lowell Little League board knew, though. It voted 6-1 last month to allow him to coach. The reason, says board president Craig Messenger,
never had any problem with him on that, and we just felt like he made a mistake, and people need a second chance.
Besides, Messenger said Pryor hadn't been convicted.
At that point, maybe, have to make a different decision.
But iTeammate found Pryor did plead guilty to the charge last November, 6 months before the board approved him as a coach. He's now awaiting sentencing. We called Messenger and went back to his home to ask him if the board was aware of that. No one answered or called us back. But we discovered there's nothing in the Little League rulebook or in the law preventing someone with a criminal past from coaching. In fact, the only thing that will prevent someone from being in the dugout is a crime against a child.
Ultimately, the president is solely responsible for appointing managers, coaches, and umpires with approval by the board of directors.
Do you feel comfortable with someone like that being involved in the program still?
I can understand the parents' concerns about that.
League administrators say all volunteers do submit to a criminal background check. Because Pryor hasn't been sentenced yet, Johnson says it's possible nothing showed up. But criminal past or not, the final decision on who coaches is up to the local board.
We may go to them and say, hey, we're not sure that this is a great idea, but it still is up to them to appoint their volunteers.
Hi, Mr. Pryor.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Troy from Channel 8.
We tracked Coach Pryor down to ask him for answers.
Do you think it's correct that you should still be coaching while you're facing these charges?
Y'all have a great day, okay? Thank you very much.
Until those answers come, this parent says her family is moving on.
And that ballpark is the only positive, safe place that a lot of these children have, and it's not so positive anymore.
So what can you do as a parent to find out who's coaching your kids? Well, start by asking if criminal background checks are done on coaches and request copies of them as well. We checked other leagues like Pop Warner, Soccer Indiana, and Indy Hoops. All of them require criminal background checks for coaches. Talk to your league president and board members if you do discover an issue. And if all else fails, ask league administrators to intervene. Troy Kehoe, 24-Hour News 8.
Well, we'd like to hear from you about this story.
Send us your thoughts, or if you have an issue you want us to investigate, send us a tip using the reported section of wishtv.com, or you can use the Wish TV mobile app.